right, well, now that we killed Sundowner, we gotta go kill Monsoon. Or did Monsoon, I think you kill Monsoon first. There's no Monsoon analog in this game, I don't think. Nobody really takes themselves apart. So yeah, this is the level that you really abuse the shield. Everything happens with the shield. Getting this level right in one go is super crazy, but also super satisfying to do. Just like Sonic, you want to stick to the top.
If anyone's watching that does do it and has a recording, please post it. I'd love to see it.
No, I've done this thing is one shot. I've done it in one shot.
More in one shot.
I didn't obsessively play this over and over and over again to get the right stuff. I literally have this unlocked now. I did a lot of practicing on this stage, well, for years now, I guess. When did this game come out?
This is why I come back to Spark 2.
Yeah. This is also the second best song in the game. Third best song in the game, actually. My favorite level is, but you can. This is also why I really want the bike here, because you can get on top of here and you basically just skip a whole puzzle section. And oh, what's that in the distance? You see what what's pulling the train? You think this train was run on electricity? Try again. This train is pulled by a dragon.
It looks like a bunch of triangles.
Don't you be hating on indie game graphics? I suppose you would like this better if the dragon was a single pixel and it barely animated, or it animated too much, as all modern indie games are.
Don't ruin my childhood dragons, okay?
Look, I'm just saying, if Kaiba saw this, he'd be like, I need to have this in my deck right now so I can defeat Yugi. But this is the boss that has the weird timing. When he does that swing up and swing down, when it goes up and when it actually hits you is a little weird. Oh, it's just another thing you have to sort of be prepared for. Oh, this is a weird level. There's a lot of layers to this level and a lot of choices in which way you want to take it. I actually believe I took mostly the slowest path, but I find it more enjoyable to do that, so I see no reason to not take it. It also flows the best in my opinion. So I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not one of those people that are like, yeah, I need to do the piss cartridge percentage, where if you piss on your cartridge just right, you can hack the game to make you think you beat it. I'm not one of those. And I'm also, despite the fact that I'm cruising through these, I'm not that good. There's people that can do these levels in a fraction of time compared to me.
We're here for a good time, huh?
I don't know if there's really a speedrunning scene for this game, but I don't know. Check out those people that I'm sure exist if you want to see better stuff than me. Because I'm pretty sure you can beat this entire game in 40 minutes, and I always take a couple hours. Because I don't enjoy going super fast all the time, or at least not much faster than this. It's very technical, and you gotta like press a lot of buttons, and I don't want to do that.
As long as you're enjoying the game, Mark, nobody cares, right?
Well, I care. That's the important part. Well, you have to hop over that, or you'll beat an infinite loop. Can't tell you how embarrassingly long it took for me to figure that out the first time. By the way, this is a train level, so any level with trains is good. I think I might have said that in Spark 3, but it's super paramount here. You had the train level previously, and you have this level as well. Trains are just really efficient to move things around. I think they're cool. Okay, here it is, Titanic Tower. Okay, so this one's a really long climb up. I really like this one, but a lot of people hate it because it's I don't know, because they're bad at video games. This level caused a lot of complaints to the point where he put okay. Let's say you get to the very top of this thing, because that's the goal. You need to get to the very top to complete the stage. If you fall down, you can fall all the way down. There's no death plane. And also you can hit a checkpoint, which means that if you try to kill yourself to get back up there, you'll whatever the checkpoint you hit will trigger. So a lot of people get upset. Oh, I fell off because I'm bad at video games and I don't know how to play. So because a lot of people complain, if you die too many times on the stage, an exit will appear early on, and you can complete the stage that way. But don't do that. Just learn how to play. Like, mastering this game was a lot of fun. You can down dash. You can like push yourself on the ground to get more stable. You can pick different power-ups to change how your dash works. There's so much complexity to this game that it's really fun learning and experimenting. The way I played the way I'm playing the game in this footage is completely different from the way I played it initially, and like even the first couple times. So don't let this stage trick you to be like, oh, it's over, I should just give up. Don't be like that. You gotta keep trying.
Enjoy the
game.
game. That's what it's made for.
Yes, there are no lives in this game. You have no excuse. That and going through loops is fun. Just use my trick. Just lift up a little bit on the right stick to modify your camera movement so you can see where you're going, and I guarantee you'll have a lot of good time. Also, no sharp turns or you're gonna have a bad time. So just edge back and forth and you'll be fine. Because if you really slam the analog stick, like going left, you'll fly off and you'll be like,
your momentum will go left.
Yeah. Also, don't rely on the rails because they're not always there. Always aim for the middle. The rails are nice to catch yourself, but you shouldn't feel that they're necessary. We're at the top. We did it.
Good job.
This level's really cool, and anybody that didn't beat it, well, you should beat it. And look, I even got to platinum, okay? It's not that hard. If I can do it, you can do it. There it is. It's Flint.
It's Flint.
No, Monsoon was in the bottom of a tower, not at the top. So it's not the same thing. But does this guy remind you of something else? Do you think he's about to let it rip? You think he's going to ask the doctor to turn off his pain inhibitors for this fight?
I think so.
Well, what do you think? Do you think he's going to scream "dead on" and then like rip out Fark's spine that he totally has? Think he's going to do that?
I think he's going to try.
Do you want to talk about memes? The memes. But yeah, I don't know if it seems noticeable, but this guy reminds me a lot of Raiden from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Or, I guess, Metal Gear Solid, if you want to be that pedantic about it. But this fight's pretty cool.
It reminds you of Revengeance.
Well, I mean, you did just kill his friends, so he does have a reason to harm you. But based on his behavior later, spoilers, I don't really think he's a super bad person. It's just that, I'm gonna say this, he believes for the cause he's fighting, even though he's doing bad things, he thinks that it's good. And I've based this on things that you guys haven't seen. So this guy can also trip you up, because if you parry him, he'll parry you. So that little kick he does when you do a parry happens after you parry him on a few of his different sword strokes. But you don't actually kill him. Surprise, he disappears. But
to fight again.
He has two phases. His second phase, he didn't do it this time. Sometimes he can get stuck on the floor. It's happened maybe like 1 in 10 times. Oh, this is this the one? This is my favorite level in the game and the second best song. This used to be the first best, but with the Xbox One S release, he added an extra song. We'll see it later, but this is mostly loops. It's what I wanted from. Is it Mad Space? Is that Sonic's level with all the gravity fuckery?
I want to say yes, but I don't play Sonic like that.
The one where Eggman's like, "You better come quickly, Sonic, or Amy's gonna die." That one. That level was so jank because it was so easy to fall off, and while the gravity was cool as a concept, it didn't really work unless you were in specific areas. This sort of streamlines that by every time you go through one of those green things, it flips the level in a particular direction. I believe the direction that the arrow is. So you're never really correctly on the level. No matter how you look at it, it's always either upside down or side to side. Also, it has the rings from Sonic 3. So this is very much the best level in the game. I know that I haven't played Sonic 3 for the channel, and that I made that joke one time that Sonic 3 didn't exist, but I've played Sonic 3, I know that it exists, maybe one day I'll play it for the channel, but not now. So just please stop telling me that it's Knuckles' eyes in the bush. I know, it's Knuckles' eyes, because Knuckles is in Sonic 3 and
We've been through this. We've been through this.
But no, this is my favorite level. It's also green, which is my favorite color, so that helped a lot. But that giant ring around, at least I believe what it's supposed to be is that giant ring around the planet that Fark lives on. This is it. This is where you are. You're in the giant ring. Yeah, you can miss that jump, by the way. I've overshot that previously. It's really frustrating.
I can see that it's possible because you just bounce off the edge of the back.
Okay, Hyperath Fleet. This one is, I like this level, but it's kind of long, and there's a lot to this level. In my opinion, it's not as flow as well as the other ones, but it's very cool. Reminds me of Star Fox Sector Y with all the ships blowing up. That game was so good. Like, I can't believe they don't know how to remake it. Just make the same game again, but like make the graphics better. What's a shit level? Get rid of the, make the train level better. Give me the option to use the R-wing in the in the tank levels. Just after I beat them the first time for variety's sake. I feel like that'd be fun. Just do that. That's all you have to do, Nintendo. You can steal my idea. It's your idea in the first place. Just do the same thing, but make a few tweaks. I'll pay $60 for it. I own a Switch now. It was a gift. I own a Switch. I'll buy it. It'll be the first Switch game I buy. It's the first Switch game I buy that's not used. You need to use your dash attack for that, by the way. If you don't know how to use your dash by now, you're not making it. Oh yeah, that's gonna blindside you the first time you do it. I knew it was there because I played this game a bunch. But that little laser that hits you, you need to shield for that. So just a heads up. But can you see the scale of this? Do you see what we're doing? We're running so fucking fast. We're running through space, through battleships, up and around, all over the place, dodging lasers, dashing into things. Fucking cool. This level's super annoying because it's just one giant pit, but you know, I like it.
It seems a lot of fun.
It's not my favorite level. Also, there's a part of the song where it goes yee, and I don't know why it goes yee. It's the worst part of the song, but I like all the other parts. Can't carpet bomb me. Look, there's a loop in here. I like that the pathway shows up. It reminds me of Starlight Carnival, but I guess that's really what it's ripping off. It reminds me of Starlight Carnival, but way more hectic. A lot harder. Really should play Sonic Colors again. Do you think they fixed the PC port by now? It's probably still on the Epic Store, so I'm not gonna buy it. But you think by the time it hits the Steam Store, it'll be good?
Is it ever gonna hit the Steam Store?
Say that again?
Is it ever gonna hit the Steam Store? I don't...
Yeah, Sega's always pretty good about that. After about a year, they re-release their stuff because the exclusivity agreement runs out. By the way, that room is a gravity room. You need to dash across that with enough momentum to keep yourself in the air because you won't be able to get any vertical height, and if you get too low, you'll have to jump up wall dashing, and that's really not gonna work in that area. Okay, now I'm about to abuse the edgy lift-off and dashing, because this is another place where you can get to the top and then fall down, and then you gotta do it all over again.
Checkpoint at the bottom.
And this place is a lot more hectic than the tower. I'm surprised he didn't make an early exit here. Maybe this, I don't know what his testers did. I don't know how he did testing. This was a Kickstarter thing, so maybe the backers had early access to it. I know that certain people had access to an earlier demo build when you backed the project.
Total side note, that was kind of cool. You messed up and you just like jumped off the map to fix stuff.
Yeah, so like all of those stuff are it's all solid. Anything that looks like you can climb on it, you probably can. This is the only game where Todd Howard, if he had made it, would have delivered. Oh, and see, okay, you're supposed to duck in the holes, but just like everything else, you can shield all the way through this. Just keep tapping the button, and look, I have a 3 times multiplier, not that I'm going to be hitting anything. Also, 64, 59. You want to throw that out there? I don't know why that's like that, but not that it really matters, because you'll never run out of time if you just run really fast. Okay, so I should mention these are also in the tower level, but those boosters are additive. So if you go through a lot of those, you'll pick up a lot of speed. The only thing that will set your speed down is if you dash. Ah, it's on the ceiling. See, you didn't even know it was on the ceiling. Level's pretty cool.
That lever is pretty cool, honestly.
Oh look, I even got a gold medal for score attack. I don't know how you're supposed to do that in 5 minutes. This is one of the levels I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh no, what's Astra doing?
Oh no.
Why is she frowning at me? What are you doing here, not Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh, okay, I want to bring this up because he was the catalyst for this. We were talking about Super Saiyan and how Goku goes Super Saiyan 3. I rewatched it. I was gonna clip it for my soundboard. It's 5 minutes long. I thought it was like maybe 30 seconds. It's 5 minutes long. Even if you cut out everybody going, whoa, what's going on? And Piccolo going, it's still 5 minutes long. Must hold this face to waste more time. This is also, I guess, ripping off the whole Shadow android thing from Shadow the Hedgehog, which I don't want to get into. Shadow is not an android. Thanks, Sega. But he's dead now, and I don't think we'll see him again. And there's no redeeming his character. Too many curse words, too many shattered memories.
Question. Astra just say, I can see it on your face. He's a robot with no facial expressions.
Yeah, because he can like frown and everything because his eyes aren't put there.
My spiky face and my red eyes gave that away.
He's doing the Shadow the Hedgehog thing. He's from now on, whatever I do is my decision, which I guess is kind of important. I would say that it's good to do things for other people, and it's good to do things for a good reason, but you yourself should actually want to do them. It should have nothing to do with the fact that someone else is telling you to do it, that you should do it. You also shouldn't have a problem with somebody telling you to do good things. You should clean your room. That's all I'm going to say about that, all right? Clean your room. Do the dishes. Load the washer and dryer, all right? Brush your teeth. Penny saved is a penny earned. This fight is really easy because two of them are hitting you at once. As long as you just keep deflecting, you will shred all of them. You can deflect all of those, not that it will hit you because it's all really spread out. And they're dead. It's done. I'm pretty sure I got a platinum on this too.
That's kind of quicker than most other bosses you fight.
Yeah, it's because there's two things hitting you at different intervals, which allows you to charge your 3 times meter a lot faster. Oh no, she's a robot android. Was it ever clear that she wasn't one of those things? Oh, I should mention...
You must have seen it on your face.
Spark is not in this game, but I guess we saw Professor... whatever his name is. Armstrong? There we go. The race is called a Formy. I think even though he has antlers and the other ones like don't, I think they're all called Formies. And yes, Spark is a ripoff of the beam power-up from Kirby. I got over that a while ago. I just don't care. That's where the hat comes from, I think. Oh no, I also like Kirby. His games are really easy, but I like Kirby.